Here's something that happened last week that should make you very uncomfortable. A 23-year-old college student with zero Wall Street experience just outperformed 87% of professional hedge fund managers, using nothing but AI tools and a $50 monthly subscription. While financial advisors with decades of experience struggled to beat the market, she generated insights that would have taken teams of analysts months to produce. This isn't a fluke. It's the new reality. And here's what's really unsettling. She's not particularly gifted with numbers. She's an art history major. But she understood something that most people still don't see coming. The gap between those who master AI for financial intelligence and those who don't isn't just widening. It's becoming an unbridgeable chasm. Right now, today, while you're listening to this, there are people building wealth using AI capabilities that didn't exist 6 months ago. They're making investment decisions with data processing power that rivals Goldman Sachs. They're spotting market patterns invisible to human analysis. They're essentially operating with financial superpowers while the majority still balances checkbooks manually. The brutal truth most people refuse to face is this. Traditional financial literacy is becoming obsolete at hyperspeed. Everything you learned about managing money, analyzing investments, understanding markets, it's not wrong, but it's suddenly moving in slow motion compared to what's possible now. Zara Kane put it perfectly when she told me last month. The old way of building financial intelligence was like learning to read by candlelight. AI isn't just brighter light. It's discovering you can absorb entire libraries in minutes. Think about what that means for your financial future. While you're still reading annual reports line by line, others are processing thousands of financial documents simultaneously, extracting insights, identifying correlations, and making decisions at machine speed. Here's what's happening that nobody talks about. The smartest money in the world, the Renaissance medallion funds, the top quantitative hedge funds, they've been using AI for years, but that technology was locked behind billion-dollar barriers. Now, those same capabilities are becoming available to anyone willing to learn how to use them. We're witnessing the democratization of financial intelligence that was previously available only to Wall Street's elite. But here's the catch. Most people don't even realize this shift is happening. They're still thinking about AI as some distant future technology, while others are using it right now to revolutionize their financial lives. The AI insight that changes everything is understanding that financial intelligence isn't about memorizing formulas anymore. It's about knowing how to ask the right questions and interpret superhuman analysis. Let me show you what this looks like in practice. Traditional financial analysis might have you spending hours researching the company's fundamentals, reading quarterly reports, comparing ratios manually. With AI amplification, you can process that same information plus sentiment analysis from thousands of news articles, social media trends, supply chain disruptions, competitive intelligence, and macroeconomic indicators, all in minutes, not months. Marcus Chen discovered this transformation accidentally. He was struggling to understand his 401k options, spending weekends, drowning in mutual fund prospectuses, feeling overwhelmed by conflicting advice. Then he started using AI to break down complex financial products into plain English, to run scenario analysis on different investment strategies, to understand risk profiles he never could have calculated manually. Within 3 months, he wasn't just managing his retirement better. He was making investment decisions with confidence that surprised even him. He told me, "It's like having a team of financial analysts working for me 24/7. I'm not smarter about money. I'm amplified." Here's what's really exciting. AI doesn't just make you faster at financial tasks. It makes you capable of financial thinking that was previously impossible. Real-time portfolio optimization, instant risk assessment across multiple scenarios, pattern recognition in market data that human brains simply can't process. You're not competing with AI. You're leveraging it to become financially superhuman. The people who understand this are already pulling ahead. They're using AI to automate their budgeting, optimize their tax strategies, research investments with institutional-grade analysis, and make financial decisions based on data processing that would have cost millions just years ago. But here's the beautiful part. This isn't about becoming a financial expert overnight. It's about becoming an expert at using AI to enhance your financial intelligence. The skill isn't mastering every financial concept. It's mastering how to get AI to explain complex concepts clearly, run sophisticated analysis quickly, and help you make better decisions faster. So what are the prepared doing right now? They're not waiting for permission or perfect understanding. They're experimenting with AI financial tools. They're learning to prompt AI for market analysis, using it to explain complex investments, getting it to run scenarios they never could have imagined manually. They're treating AI as their financial intelligence multiplier, not their replacement. They understand that in 12 months, the gap between AI-enhanced financial decision makers and traditional approaches will be so wide it'll be irreversible. The transformation isn't coming. It's here. The question isn't whether I will change finance. It's whether you'll be among the first to harness it or among the last to realize what you missed. Your future financial success isn't just about how much you earn or save. It's about how effectively you can amplify your financial intelligence with AI. This is your moment to choose. You can keep approaching money the old way with limited human processing power and traditional tools. Or you can step into financial intelligence that's enhanced by AI capabilities most people don't even know exist yet. The people making this choice now aren't just getting ahead financially. They're developing skills that will compound for decades. In a world where AI can process infinite financial data and run unlimited scenarios, the most valuable humans won't be those who can calculate fastest. They'll be those who can think clearest about what questions to ask and what actions to take. You're not just learning to use AI for money. You're learning to think about money at a completely different level. Now that you see it, the next part is harder to accept.